This is Trenell, your life enhancing specialist with Monday Motivation. Silver lining. But here is your dad joke. If athletes get athlete's foot, what do elves get? Mistletoes. Silver lining. We all go through difficult times in our lives, but there is something good in them, something that we can learn from, something that we can gain. The silver lining. In the book, The Trenell Effect, I talk about one of the difficult times that I had in my life after the injury, learning how to breathe on my own. I lost all capacity to breathe on my own after the injury and required a ventilator to breathe for me. I was laying in Baylor Hospital watching TV, feeling exhausted. The respiratory therapist comes in and she recognized my exhaustion. And she was like, Trenell, have you been getting any sleep? And I told her no. She was like, why? I said, I'm afraid the machine is going to stop breathing for me. She said, I'm going to sit right here beside you while you sleep. And if anything happens to you, I will be right here. So I was like, go. So I went to sleep. I woke up, looked around, and she wasn't there. I signaled to my nurse to get her. My nurse got the respiratory therapist. I looked at the respiratory therapist and asked, where you been? She looked at me. She said, Trenell, I've been gone for 2 hours. You can either let this machine breathe for you for the rest of your life, or you can get off of it. Right then and there, I recognized my silver lining is that I had a choice. You may be going through a difficult situation or time right now, and you don't recognize your silver lining. So here's some questions you can ask yourself to put things into perspective. First question, is there something I can do in my personal and professional life that will make things worse? Question two, is there something that I can do in my personal and professional life that can make things better? By asking yourself these questions, you're able to identify in your difficult situation what parts are harmful and those which can make things better. Those things that you can do in the next 2 weeks that will make things better, that is your silver lining. Those are the things that you can do to improve your life. Your silver lining gives you hope and motivation to continue on. Find your silver lining. Have a positive effect so you may empower generations.